Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Kapow's Arcade Adventures. In this episode, we're heading up to Hyannis, Massachusetts, out on Cape Cod, to check out Flashback Retro Arcade Bar and Grill. Now, it was towards the end of my family's vacation, and as it always seems to be when I'm away from my games and I'm away from the home arcade, I start to get that itch that's got to get scratched, and I start looking to kind of get my game fix on. And I had remembered that Flashback Retro Arcade Bar and Grill was up in the Cape, because 2 years prior, when I was up there on another family vacation, a buddy of mine had actually rolled in there, had a quick beer, really didn't have time to play games or shoot a video, and headed on out. And I had kind of put it in the back of my mind that the next time I was there, I wanted to revisit this location and see what it was that they had to offer. Now, Flashback has been in existence since about 2019 timeframe. It is the creation and owned by a guy named Peter Kempton. Oddly enough, Peter came from Northern Virginia, where I currently reside, and relocated up there, and at some point decided, you know what was missing from the Cape? A retro-themed bar and arcade. So Flashback was gone ahead and born. Now, unlike other locations, Flashback for minors under the age of 21 need to have a parent with them up until 10 p.m. at night, and then after 10 p.m. at night, it kind of transitions to a 21 and over location. So go ahead, sit back, relax, and let's check out what it is that Flashback Retro Arcade Bar and Grill has to offer, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and head on inside to Flashback, and I'll show you guys what they have going on. So as I said, I've actually been here once before, a couple years ago with a friend of mine, and you've heard me say this on videos in the past, but it does not have to be a massive arcade to be a good arcade. So they have a lot kind of going on in a relatively small space. And if you're looking to get your game fix on and you happen to be down here on the Cape, in and close to Hyannis, and you just want to come in, either play some pinball, get some vids in under your belt, kill a couple of hours if you have time, grab a drink or eat something off their menu, then come on down and check out Flashback in Hyannis. Now, I love curb appeal, right? And as you guys saw out front, they have a massive blow-up Mario. So why wouldn't you want to come in here, check it out, and see what games they have going on, and grab a pint of beer and something to eat. And then the decor is kind of perfect as far as I'm concerned. It's kind of got that retro chic look going on with the neutral colors, the style of furniture that they've chose to use. The lighting is really nice. They've got a good mixture of neon going on the walls in here. You've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the classic game room, the Pac-Man, Darth Vader, obviously one of my favorites, and then just a bunch of other movie paraphernalia and things that they have going. So a couple of things that stood out, the Jaws poster that they have on the wall, as well as, my favorite Goonies and Scarface. I don't know if they bought these already autographed or it's something that the owners actually worked up in doing, but that's kind of a nice touch, as well as the custom Flashback sign that they have over here on the wall. So I'll just walk you guys through the space. They opened at 4 o'clock today. They're not open every day of the week. They're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, but Wednesday through Sunday, they're actually open. They normally open around 4 p.m. on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday and Sundays, they open at noon. And then they actually listed as late night, except for Saturday and Sunday, which they have open till midnight. It is a quarter drop or token drop location, so it's not a pay-as-you-play, it's kind of a pay-as-you-go. So come on in, get something to eat, something to drink, and then get your game fix on. Now, as far as classic vids, and we'll kind of go down the row, it's a little bit of a mixture. Some of the later type of vids that they have, they've got things like Guitar Hero over here in the corner. They've got Sega's Metal Slug. I think in total I counted about 14 vids. They've got Sega's Daytona USA. They've got Konami Simpsons. They've got one of the reunion cabs, which is the Namco 20-year reunion, Miss Pac and Galaga. I love the artwork and again, the action figures that they have here. They've got a Smash TV by Williams. They have a Golden Axe, Donkey Kong, Mortal Kombat 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Namco's Time Crisis. They have a Family Guy themed bowling, which is actually pretty fun. And then we get into their pins. They've got the newer Stearns Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They've got a Jersey Jack Willy Wonka, another Stearns Metallica, the Nintendo Gottlieb Super Mario Brothers, and they have a Stearns Star Trek in here. And then the last two vids that you'll see, they have the Atari San Francisco Rush 2049 paired up together. And then kind of as you head down the hallway in the back here to the bathroom, just again, tons of really cool 80s themed, you know, cult classic kind of movie posters they've got going on. Blade Runner, Top Gun, Ghostbusters, Breakfast Club, Back to the Future, and it just kind of goes on and on and on until you get into the back area with tons of 80s themed posters that they have. And they were, you got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I wish they would make that into a pinball machine. Lots of beers on draft, you know, things that you can actually get to eat. Hey, I pity the fool who doesn't eat something here. And then that kind of takes you through the entire space. Like I said, relatively small, not a huge arcade, just enough games to kind of keep you interested, to kill some time while you eat something, grab something off their menu, get something to drink, and then just kind of get your game fix on. One of the bartenders that I spoke to, her name was Jasmine. She said that the owners are actually starting to look at the possibility of trying to get involved in league play, even though they've got, you know, the 5 pins here. That's something they are considering possibly on Wednesday nights. You know, I also had asked her, like, who maintains your games for you? Is it the owners? Are they, you know, kind of into this as hobbyist preservationists? And she was telling me that the games are actually rented from a company in Salem that comes out and they actually do all the maintenance on the games, as well as switching them in and out. So even though the lineup that you see here today, as I did this video, you know, shows these 14 specific titles, by the time you come, the parent company who actually maintains and owns these games could have potentially swapped something out. So, you know, if you are in the area, you know, kind of pay attention to what they have going on their Facebook site. You know, they do have the list of games there. It is updated from what Jasmine told me, and you never know. You may see one of your favorites actually come and get swapped in, and maybe a game that you're not so much of a fan of get swapped out. Okay, guys, I really hope that you liked that Kapowers Arcade Adventures tour of Flashback Retro Arcade Bar and Grill in Hyannis, Massachusetts. A couple other things I really liked about kind of their setup. One is sort of like how they have this arrangement with a partnership as far as how they get and maintain their games. So if I didn't say it in the video, Flashback Retro Arcade Bar and Grill is actually partnered with BitBar, which is located in Salem, Massachusetts. And BitBar are the ones that actually find, identify, you know, rotate in and out and maintain the games for Flashback. So if you're looking for another destination when you happen to be up in Massachusetts and you're in and around the area, around the Cape or Salem, it kind of gives you 2 different destinations you can check out. So either check out Flashback there in Hyannis or go up to Salem and check out BitBar. The other thing I really liked about Flashback was their menu. So if you're not just looking to get your game fix on and you actually are looking to get something to eat and something to drink, this isn't your typical like nachos, hot dog, hamburger kind of place. Like the menu there, they describe it as kind of American and Asian fusion. You get everything from burgers and steaks to ramen and everything kind of in between. They do have an executive chef. So the menu that they have of food and drink is fairly robust, and I don't think you can go wrong with anything that you're going to eat there. And then if you're looking to do things other than just play games and you happen to be in the area on different nights, they do theme nights, like they have live music, they have DJs, they do karaoke, music, kind of a little bit of everything to kind of satisfy whatever it is that you're looking to do if you happen to be up on the Cape during your vacation, or even if you happen to be a local. Now, they do shut down for a little bit of time throughout the winter months, really when the tourist season tends to die off. And during that time frame, that's when they make a lot of their improvements to the facility, to the games, and any other upkeep items that they have kind of, you know, that they need to take care of. So if you're in the area, you're looking to get your game fix on, you happen to be up on the Cape on vacation, and you want to go ahead and get some vids and pins under your belt, have a really good drink as well as an excellent meal, please go down to Flashback Retro Arcade Bar and Grill and check it out and see what it is that they have going on. If you're not already a subscriber, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next Kapowers Arcade Adventure.